Good morning, good morning. This is Scrapping Like a Lady. How you guys doing today? I'm on my way to work. I'm working from 10 to 2 today. Just slowly getting back into the grind of it. I wanted to, still got that COVID cough, guys. Phlegm and it's nasty. I wanted to come on and say thank you to everybody. I received so many messages, and it's just so nice to know that people care. And yeah, it's just nice to know that people care about what other people are going through. There's such good people in this world, you know. I would say that when people are going through hardships, it's just a matter of time before you go through something, you know. So we could try to say, oh, I feel so sorry for that person. That never happens to me. It doesn't happen to you yet, but you're alive, so it's gonna happen. And I hope that someone is there for you. I hope many people are there for you to help you get through it. Because depending on how close you are to a person, it is very hard. It's like it takes your breath away. You feel like your respirations have changed, you know. So I remember when I did hospice, it was, you know, watching these people have labored breathing, and then it goes into shallow breathing, and then it goes into a cease of breathing. It's a difficult thing to watch. And so that's what I feel like, that my breathing has changed. And it hasn't, of course, but psychologically, you know, mentally, it's just hard to breathe. So I got a phone call this morning at 7:30 from a girlfriend of mine. And we were talking, and I told her that my sister always called me about 7:30. So she called me at 7:30, 7:44 to be exact. And she said, "Good morning, I'm calling you on my way to work," you know. And I just started laughing because I knew what she was doing and why she was doing it, and it was just super, super cute, you know. So Carrie, thank you very much for that. Yeah. And then another girlfriend called me, you know, after that call. So I've been, I better get out of the way. I don't know where this, let me move out of the way. There he is. So anyways, another girlfriend called me after that, and I just thought it was the funniest thing to have these people replacing my morning call from my sister. Well, I was listening to gospel music this morning, and I said, you know, how are you going to start healing and releasing, you know? And worship music is so good, you know, it's so good because it just gets down literally for me into your soul, you know? And so I was listening to Whitney Houston, I Look to You. I think that's one of her last albums she did. If I'm not mistaken, yeah. And she's just singing to the Lord, you know, no matter what I'm going through, I look to you, you know, at the end of all of my trials and tribulations and hardships, I look to you. And so that's what, You know, I always say the adversary wants you to be mad at God. He wants you to be derailed. He wants you to be sad and depressed all day, every day, until you just slump into this shell of a person you were. And I don't want to do that. So today, I choose to be happy. I choose to be a blessing to other people. I wish I had chose to be on time. I got about 10 minutes to get to work in about a 20-minute drive. So, with that being said, I haven't started. Today is Tuesday. I haven't started my diamond art. Yesterday, I started cleaning because a clean, fresh smelling environment changes your mood as well. So, ooh, that's where that ambulance was going. Lord, I just pray that they are safe, Lord. Oh my good Lord, that looks like a horrible accident. Jesus. Oh, and they're taking somebody to, I'm sorry, guys. Oh my good Lord. Oh, Jesus. She slammed right into the wall. Car hit her and she slammed into a wall. Both of their airbags have deployed. They're not having a good day. Bless them, Lord. Bless them. Heal them. So, yeah, changing my environment is important, you know. I was going to fly home this weekend to visit my family. Got dry skin. I need to do a facial on myself, honey. So, yeah. I was gonna fly to Buffalo, New York. Is where I was born. You guys know that. I was raised in California, but I was born in Buffalo. So I have a lot of family there. A lot of aunts and uncles. And I'll get over here. But honey, I looked at the price of tickets and I was like, I do not want to pay $800. It was $879 on American, and it was one stop. You know what I'm doing right here? I have one gray hair. Look at that. A gray hair that always likes to grow right there. Honey, just a reminder that this old body of dirt is getting old. So, y'all know I'm real. I ain't got nothing to hide, nothing to prove. So it is what it is. You know, I was listening to this one, Tony Evans. If you guys haven't listened to him, listen to him. He's so real, you know. And he was like, all you are dirt. Oh, you might be a good looking dirt. Or you might be a rich dirt. You might have some coins, you know, but you still just dirt. And dirt you gonna turn back to. And I thought, you know, this would be a real good message for people who had stage fright, or, you know, people that think so high of themselves. You know, honey, you ain't nothing but dirt. That's all you are, you know. And it puts a nice perspective on things, you know. I've got a couple of clients who, I've probably got more than a couple, but I've got a couple of clients that come to mind who have dysmorphia. They really are into their looks, you know, like nothing can move on their face, and, you know, they want to be filled and overfilled, and, you know, oof, it's just much for us people who like to look plain, you know. And so I think to myself, boy, their mind is so focused on that dirt. Too focused, you know. But who am I to say? Maybe I'm not focused enough on my dirt, but I'm not trying to look like rich soil, you know, dark, black, rich soil. I'm not trying to look like dusty soil either. So there's a mix. I hope you guys are following what I'm saying. In between taking care of your body and caring about yourself and everything like that. You can't be too far one way and you can't be too far the other way. I get some of these housewives that come in there and I'm like, Beetlejuice. Girl, you need to do something with yourself. And then you get some of them that is all they want to do is do something with themselves. And they need to go do something with themselves other than come see me. So, but it's my way. I talk to everybody. And I'm real with everybody. And for my clients that are doing too much, I tell them, dude, you look great. Knock it off already. But Lisa, what about this? And what about that? And what about? I mean, you know what? Whiten my teeth. You need to get yourself some business. You're focusing too much on this shell right here. Way too much. And then some people come in there and I'm like, honey, you starting to look like the bottom of a shoe. We got to do some stuff, you know. We need to pull your cheeks back up and restore your looks a little bit, you know. So, yes, if you come see Miss Lisa, she's just going to be real with you. One girl came in with her mother. And her mother had everything lifted and filled and pulled tight, you know. And maybe a little bit too tight. Well, the daughter, she just looked like I don't know, person that was working out in the fields, you know. And so I took the daughter in one room and she said, I just don't want to look overdone. I said, you don't want to look like your mother. And she looked at me, she goes, yes. And I said, honey, there's a happy medium. And so she asked me, well, what would you take care of first? And I told her, which I tell everybody, if they've got a lot of, you know, my Caucasian clients, they have a lot of sun damage and they just look like little leopards, you know. And I'm like, we need to get rid of all of that confetti on your face. That's the first thing we need to take care of. That distracts me from seeing your skin being flawless looking, you know. And so we did that and we put some Botox in her head and I said, that's enough for today. And, you know, she appreciated me going slow with her, you know. So I can handle patients either way, basically. You know, I can handle patients that are just too far left and the ones that are too far right. So this morning I looked on the schedule and I've got a mixture of the two. So here I go to make Texas beautiful again. That's my job. Which, I must confess, the last words I said to my husband leaving out is, I don't know that I'm going to keep my business. And he kind of looked at me like, oh crap, this is getting real. She said this 2 or 3 times now to me. You know, once I said it when it first happened and I was quite devastated. And the more I thought about it, the more I was like, yeah, well, what am I doing this for, you know? If I wanted to prove to myself that I could succeed, I'm happy where I landed, you know? I don't have to prove to myself more than I have. Because from here, in my honest opinion, it's just It's just more success. But with that success comes more stress in your life, more of your life spent doing that thing, you know, and I really don't know that I need to be more successful than I feel that I already am. Now, mind you, am I a millionaire? No. You know, but I don't need to be. Maybe that is someone's goal and they'll feel accomplished. But we were coming to my work yesterday. I was coming to pick up food by my work because my daughter was in the mood for Crab Station. In Crab Station, you get this bag with corn and potatoes and, you know, crab and shrimp, and it's a Cajun, you know, dish. And they just give it to you in these bags, you know. And so I ordered 4 of them, and we ate real good yesterday. I ate it for lunch and for dinner. And I stopped by my work because I had the big water jug for the Sparklets machine at work. And it was back there, boom, 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 boom. So I dropped it off, and my daughter said, "Mom, your dad would be so proud of you if he could see you, to know that his daughter runs a successful business." And again, when I say successful, everybody's picture of success is different. Just opening a business and running a business on a day-to-day, year after year after year, the way that I have, you know, oh crap, the street is ending over here. I gotta get in front of this guy. So I was like, "Oh, Kimberly," and she goes, "Really, Mom? You've done so good, you know?" And so she was going to sit out this semester from school, and I told her, "No. Oh, no, you're not. You're not gonna sit an entire semester out." And so she went home and did her, you know, register for her classes and called me. She's like, "Mom, I got my classes for this semester." And I'm like, "Yes, you keep moving towards your goal, you know. You don't let no one derail you." You know, she was upset with her husband. She didn't know what she wanted to do with her marriage and everything like that. So she just thought, "I'm a little overwhelmed right now." And I'm like, "No, you keep doing your goal. Maybe you just need to focus on something else other than arguing with that man," you know. So she did, and she sounded so much better. You know, sometimes when we get bad news and we're sad, we just need to do something that make you happy, you know. That's why I'm glad we're headed to Ecuador soon, because I love to travel. I really do. I love to go to different places, different cultures, see different things. And that makes me happy. It's so funny because my sister would always say, "Where are you going now? My goodness, you need to sit down somewhere, girl. You always going somewhere." And that's what I like to do. She didn't like to do that. She didn't like to travel. But that's the difference in sisters. So yeah, I'm glad I'm headed to Ecuador. And that happens the 3rd week of September. I wish it was the 3rd week of August this month, where I can get the hell up out of here, but it's not. But that's okay, because I'll work hard, stack my coins, and then while I'm gone for those 2 weeks, that money won't be missed, you know. You got to plan for it. In all things, we should plan, you know. So, oh, I'm only 6 minutes late. And y'all know that's good for me. That's so good for me. Park on the side of Miss Pam. Underneath this tree for that hot Texas sun. Y'all know this Texas sun is hot. So then I'll block some of that soap. Scraping that low fender in the front. Anyways, let me put on a little bit of makeup here. You gotta have on your mascara, at least I do, because my lashes look so short and then my eyes look so beady and small. But when you put on your mascara, it frames your eyes. So we got to put on our mascara. Anyways, again, today I'm choosing to be happy. Because I said to myself, if it was the other way around and I had passed away, I know my sister would keep on keeping on. Yeah, she would be sad and I'd probably be on her mind every 5 minutes, you know. But I know she would go to work. It wouldn't affect her performance. So I'm not gonna shrivel up. I'm gonna push on. And I just have more people to live for. Anyways, guys, lots to get up in here. Deuces, be blessed.